Yeah, history buff's a pretty good card. I like Ram Commander so much, though. It'd have to be a pretty dang good card to make me not take Ram Commander. Jeremy J. Hi, hey. Jeremy J. Hi, hey. I drafted the best Hunter Legendary in current arena. Is it a new card? Is it Deathstalker Rexar? Kreen? Take a pimp. Kreen is in, I think. I'm pretty sure I played with the Kreen, like, last week. Unless I'm insane. These are all good. Dang, I don't want to choose between these. They both debilitate... you're responding to Rexar. Yeah, of course. I was being stupid, I forgot. They both debilitate the opponent in different ways. This is harder to pull off. I take Windchill. But that's probably not gonna happen. I could just take the bad 3. Green is so good. I guess, I mean, it's good in both of its classes. Maybe a little bit better in Hunter. Maybe a little bit better in Demon Hunter, actually, because Hunter you want to be smorking. Bronze for the Magnetic? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, there are ways to get all 4 totems, but it's so unbelievably difficult. There are ways to make you talk. Gatekeeper into DID, Ram Commander into DID. There's good stuff with DID there. Yeah, it's a good card. More Windchill, more. The more Windchill, the merrier. Yeah, Totem Golem is one of those ways. But you need it to pop and for nothing to die, and to be able to play another 5-mana card. Battle Cry, 1 Battle Cry. 2 Battle Cry, 3 Battle Cry, 4 Battle Cry, 5 Battle Cry. Seems like Rumbling is pretty good, huh? That card can run away with the game. Oh, these are both quite nice. What? Common Arena. Storm. Glaciate. Win rates aren't gonna help us out here. Orange Crush. Orange Crush makes you sploosh. What's up, Orange? Orange, have I ever told you that you are my favorite color? I mean orange, not, you know, Caucasian. Draft looking quite nice already. Yeah, we gotta make up for that bad shaman we had last stream. We had a bad Christmas shaman. I wonder if Glaciate got a little bit worse when Snowfall Guardian was pushed to 6. Because I think now you can get too many 6s in Shaman. By the way, there's a cat over my shoulder, and there's also a cat over there. Isn't that amazing? Flanking cats. Pow. Angel and Devil Cat. Yeah. I think you can probably guess which is which. That one's the... All them pussies. I'm just swimming in it. I'm perambulating in pussy. At least you can get us that band card, so... Now we can take Frost Boiled. Yeah. Oh, the devil left. The devil's in the details. This is perfect. Do not sleep on Ice Revenant and Shaman. It's very strong. Very strong. Kinda wishing I took the Sandstorm, though. We need a lot more early game here. Oh, this is good. Hi, Great Poupon. Hello. Hello. It's a you, Poupon. Merry Christmas. Or whatever you do. Whatever it is that you do. Second Proto Drake is the best card, but... I don't know. We could use a 3. I don't know. We could just Windchill them to death, right? Take Proto-Drakes and Windchill them to death. Happy New Year! It's another 6, but I think it's good. We could also do Lightning Bloom. Glaciate on 4? What if we do Lightning Bloom? We have 2 Glaciates. If we do Glaciate on 4, we kinda win, right? Unless they have, like, Hex. That'd be pretty sad. How much worse is the win rate? It's gotta be so much worse. 4%? Proto Drake on 6, Glaciate on 4. Yeah, looking very chilly indeed. Appropriate, having the windows open in late December. I spoil these cats. If Lightning Bloom were against a worse card. God, too many 6s. I'm gonna keep taking these. This deck is absurd. Is it even good? Definitely need that. We wanna burst, I think. It's pretty good for delaying the inevitable. I would say delaying the inevitable, but nothing's inevitable when you have 3 Snowfall Guardians and Protector and 3 Windchills. Like literally nothing is inevitable. No game is too far gone. That's the cool thing about this archetype, you know? And I mean cool. In the way of, like, being cold. Hahaha. Ugh. Well, I don't... Well, actually, we could take the Quartermaster with all these Windchills, huh? We got a lot of cheap spells. Alright. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, they're never gonna be able to attack. They're gonna be so angry the whole time. They're just never gonna be able to attack. Oh, man. Learned TFT. Cool, cool, cool. I was never interested in learning that game. Or auto chess. I'll stick with my super auto pets, thanks. Three Windchills of Frostbite. Ice Revenant, Wild Paw Cavern. Glaciates, 2 of them, and 3 Snowfall Guardians. Wrapped up by 2 Proto-Drakes. We went a little bit heavy in the draft, but... You know, which normally I don't like in this meta, but it's kind of... very well supported by... the... you know, the spells and... tech cards we got. That's cool. God, I gotta stop saying that. Probably better if that 4 comes a little bit later. A little bit later. Akarico. How's your mentality these days? Stressed about something? Are you asking because I'm looking over my shoulder? Like I'm afraid there's a Babadook out there or something? Stealth. There's a cat in that window, I don't know if you saw. I was looking back trying to decide if I wanted to close the other window or not. Because Mr. Simon could come back in any minute now, expecting his window to be open. But on the other hand, it's December. I think we actually did. And then Wild Paw. Pretty good counter. Good God, I hope I draw something for next turn, because... Yeah, that is a shortcoming, huh? We only have 1/5. I don't want to play this. Crazy, we curved out and we're still getting a little bit stomped here. Okay, 1/1's good. They can't just farm a 2/2. It was risky toteming, but... we gotta put as much stuff out there as we can. They ate up our wild paw real good. Hey!
3 months of nothing but Kakariko Village.
Dang, Velstor, another sub. You've been so generous recently. I appreciate that so much. 3 months of caca. Is that what you just said to me? 3 months of caca on the stream? 3 months of caca with Blobby. Nothing but caca. Not sure which to do. Yeah, what to do? The problem with this line, which I was aware of, was that it kind of locks us into a Glaciate next turn. So we're taking Proto-Drake off the table, and we've also played the card that was different rather than the ones that were the same. I was thinking we could draw into another Snowfall Guardian. Alright, see what's in the box. Ah, terrible. Did you take the Sea Witch and just bait them into trading it? Because they think it'll... like, it would be good to play these two in one turn. Like, this is trash. They're probably not gonna... well, that goes right into there. Unless we trade Proto-Drake. 15, 18. We could freeze Proto-Drake. Send 15 phase. Really weird to take the Sea Witch. Really, really weird, but... the Nintendo Sea Witch. But we have good reason, you know? And they could trade it if they want, I don't care. Trade the frozen thing. Very, very rare to have a deck in this meta that can benefit from a Naga Sea Witch on the board. A lot of decks top out at like 6 mana. Oh, that's a problem. Do they kill the 9/9? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think we don't play this because of the AoE, right? Oh, I didn't have 10 mana? That would be a problem with my plan. You thought I did too. Okay, it wasn't just me. Why did I think that? Okay, they don't have Nightmare, so 12, 14, 15. They're too off-lethal. I think they could sap this. We have to trade this. We have to trade this. Alright, that's fine. 6/6 is okay, I guess. Now there's 4 off-lethal. So that we removed the same amount of power as if we traded the 2/3. So they're gonna sap the 8/8. And presumably kill the 5/5. Yeah, I think we just lost the game. Because we thought we had 10 mana. Yeah, Snowfall Guardian, right? I should have played Glaciate first, I think. I think that was a mistake. I mean, we needed to save Snowfall Guardian for a turn like this, right? Oh, no. Jump on my desk like that. So entitled, kitty cat. Not looking good, huh, folks? We could draw several Windchills. Yeah. Dang, what the hell? I guess you can't be too mad about not beating Ysera. 12-1. Yeah, he leaves the room, I close the windows, he comes right back in. It ain't happening, Bishop, we're not gonna play that game today. You can fall asleep on the chair or something. What's up, Roldy? It is almost 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is quite warm. Like, ridiculously warm. Oh man, I wish you'd redeemed it, like, 5 seconds earlier. Gonna have to wait till the end of the game, Mr. Roldy. Any topic in particular? I haven't done a song in a while. Christmas? Okay. Yeah, they're wagging. They wagon. They got a wagon. Big Bishop. Big Bishop got a wagon. Yeah, this is a good one. This theme. wonder if we ever trade in. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Vip. I always secretly give people VIP, and you notice far sooner than anybody else. uh. Maybe we just do this, huh? Yeah, because then we could do, like, this and this next turn, yeah? The main Zelda theme blows. Wow, that is a controversial one. That's new. I don't know if I've ever heard someone say that before. I like your controversy incoming alert. Imagining air horns. Just kill this or put out the protector. And how do we play Wild Paw Cavern last game and still lose like that? Wild Paw Cavern, Cavern, Cavern. Wild Paw Cavern. Klaxon. Klaxon these cheeks. Okay, never mind. Trying to decide, like, that could get bad if we don't take care of it, right? Weird. Weird. The chord never bothered me anyway. I think this is one of the best Zelda tunes. Probably not a controversial opinion. Like to clear paladins so they don't buff. This one invariably makes me sad. Like every time I hear it. In all of its various iterations. Could have played Quicksand, we could have Windchilled. I had to trade. It's wistful, my favorite fake genre of music. I do love some wistful music. I only played the first Kingdom Hearts many moons ago. I didn't get very far in it. The heal's super nice there. I was hoping for another taunt. Sort of. Trying to push Legend, the road is tough. I have not heard anything about how constructed it is right now. Is it? Is it? Is constructed?
Reporting for duty.
Do girls? Girls? I guess we could, a lot of stuff going on there. First one's maybe the one game I would call good. Yeah, I tried it out when I was a kid, and other than that, I wasn't too drawn to it. Weird game series. So weird. So strange. Conceptually, execution, just all the way through. Very weird. I imagine that this constructed meta's gotta be better than the last one, at least. Beef Rogue? That sounds good. Uh-oh. But we probably just win, right? 15, 16, 17, 20, yeah. So... yeah. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Roldy, here we go. Let me make some adjustments. If you just tuned in, Roldy has asked for an improvised song about Christmas, of all things. Take that noise gate off, pesky noise gate. Okay. Ow. Alright, I don't want to be too loud. Well, it's 9:40, that's not too early. I don't want a lot for Christmas, but there's some things that I do want. I don't care about material things. I just want to tune into Twitch. I just want you for my own. More than you should ever own a person. Make my wish a slob. All I want for Christmas is blob. I don't want a lot for Christmas, maybe just some light pillaging. I don't care about your presents unless it's in a dungeon. I don't need to hang my enemies there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus ain't shit compared to pink and yellow blob in your face. I just want you for my own. Can't you hear it in my tone? In my tone. Make my wish a slob. All I want for Christmas is blob. I won't ask for much this Christmas, I never get it anyway. I just want my friend Mr. Blobby to come and kiss me, make me gay. I won't make a list and send it of my enemies to be rear-ended. I won't even stay awake to hear those fumbling feet on my roof. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is Blobby. Number one. Number one. Number one. Number one. Mm-hmm. Now. Ew. Garfield? Yeah, he's a little Garfieldy, huh? Especially when you hold him like that, you really see his folds, his rolls. What's the diet, lasagna? It's just cat chunks. I'll tell you what, though, when he vomited all over my room the other day, it looked like lasagna. Believe it. I'm trying out Frank's chair because he's away. Trying to figure out what chair to buy. Hey, chat, do you have any chair recommendations? Never asked. Pillaging Pog. Alright. I have an autonomous chair, I like it. Well, I don't want my chair to be able to make decisions on its own. I'd like to be able to use it when I want to.
Thrall versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
For Doomhammer.
Oh yeah? Nothing is the one thing I'll spend decent money on. You know, the auto moderator held that comment for misogyny. More like money-sogyny. I don't know about how it like anytime automod stops a comment and you let it through, you say like allow comment, but it it adds that term to the permitted terms list automatically. I don't know how I feel about that. Because like context is important, and they're like, well, you said you think it's fine one time, it's fine every time, you know? Doesn't really work that way. Ice Rager Pog. It's true though, money is worthless. That reminds me of... It reminds me of a Simpsons scene where Homer's sitting alone on the couch eating peanuts. And he's really excited about the last peanut. Because it's the, you know, the juiciest one. No! Come on! Wanted to grow it. Anyway, he drops it, it misses his mouth, and it rolls under the couch, and he's aghast. So he gets down to, like, root around under the couch. Hey, Crippleless, appreciate that follow. Welcome to the fun dungeon. He gets down to root around under the couch, and he finds a $20 bill, and he pulls it out. He goes, "Oh, $20? I wanted a peanut." And then he goes up to his brain. And his brain says, $20 can buy many peanuts. He says, "Explain how." His brain says, "Money can be exchanged for goods and services." He goes, "Woohoo!" I always like that so much. Like, his brain had to remind him how currency works. Fire Ellie trade is pretty good. Next turn we might just freeze the ghost. Naturally, we don't want a piece of paper over goods. Yeah, it's not like it makes inherent sense to our brains. I knew so many quotes from my friends, that was definitely one of them. Did you watch it, like, as an adult? I think prime years of The Simpsons, like seasons 3 through 8, are definitely rewarding to watch for anybody. Not that everyone would like it, I guess, but... This is gonna get interesting. These games are hard, like all the freeze and everything. It's hard to know how to navigate them sometimes. Like, for example, sometimes you think you have 10 mana and you actually have 9. Whoa, Redbeard! Oh, dang, look at that. We've got an abdominal lieutenant. Not supposed to be allowed to have that. What's up, everybody? Hey there, hey there, hey there. Merry Blobsmas. What do you call the day after? The day before is Eve. What's the day after? Merry Post-Blobmas. Tarantula Graham is here. Good to see you, TG. And T-Queen. Shout out Redbeard. Everyone knows who the Redbeard is, but I just like to shout his name. Redbeard! I heard you opened up a very good Pokemon card earlier. I believe it was owing to the generosity of Mr. Tarantula Graham. Gesticulate, what's good? Jazz, hello. He works out. Those prime seasons of The Simpsons are excellent, but some quotes feel like they're beyond Simpsons because I knew them as quotes first. It's funny you say that, Bellstorm, because a lot of quotes that I grew up with from The Simpsons are beyond The Simpsons, because, like, as an adult, I've watched a lot more iconic and classic movies and TV, and I'm constantly just encountering scenes and quotes that I'm like, ah, that's been embedded in my brain since I was a child, because I watched the Simpsons episode that they just lifted the plot from this. It's kind of a surreal way to move through art history, you know? Going to go frolic in the snow for the first time in my life. Oh, shit. Yeah, good, Redbeard, good. I'm so happy for you. Right, you said that it just started snowing out there. I'm jealous. It's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit here. We've got no snow yet. Have a great time frolicking. Frolicking. Morning, Trash Queen. How are you today? How you doing? I had a good Christmas, everybody. I hid in my home with my partner, Angry Bee. We just watched movies. We watched one Christmas movie, and one movie that came out this year that's not a Christmas movie. Does anybody have any guesses what we watched yesterday? I don't imagine anyone will get either of these right, but it's possible. It's possible. What's up, Alez? Welcome you all to the fun dungeon, by the way. That's where we are. You've been dumped into the dungeon by Mr. Redbeard. play Arena most days. The lieutenant is gonna sit there eating everything. Yeah, it did good work for us. Don't look up. No. That's not what we watched. Have people watched that? Is it any good? I heard very mixed things about it. We watched Lord of the Rings at Christmas time. Feels right somehow. Oh, that's nice. Angry doesn't like Lord of the Rings. So I wouldn't do that to them. Maybe just totem here. Yeah, okay. Protect our 1/1 and Santa Claus and Ghostbusters Afterlife. No. Santa Claus, like, is that like the Tim Allen one? Venom and Die Hard? No. Man, what a that whole Die Hard debate. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it not a Christmas movie? What a tedious debate. Who cares? Just watch it when you want to watch it. Just watch what you want to watch. I'm gonna... We drew pretty bad. I'm gonna Revenant here. I'm gonna hit there. I'm gonna try to keep this alive at all costs so we can buff it. Ghostbusters Afterlife sounds like it's pretty dang bad, huh? I haven't seen either of the Venom movies. I probably will someday, though. They sound campy. I'm super into Spider-Man. I haven't seen the new Spider-Man either. I've heard it's good, but I'm skeptical, so... We'll see. Ouch. Ouch. Well, this presents a problem.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, well that's something to play. I watched Muppets Christmas Carol and Titane. Titane being the movie that came out this year. Ouch. Gonna be an interesting one here. They love their freshmans. I don't know what to take, but Crushing Hand is the most sure bet, right? You're gonna go with Muppets? Aww. That was the one I thought people might guess. Welcome, by the way, Gyordy. I didn't think anyone was gonna guess Titane, which is a really fucked up French film that came out this year by a director who I love. She's made 2 movies so far, and both of her movies are phenomenal. But not for the slight of stomach. It was Angry's first time watching Muppet Christmas Carol. In fact, they hadn't watched any Muppets at all. I showed the house Muppets Take Manhattan recently. And then this was the second Muppet movie we've watched. I remember it from my deep childhood. Do we go Glaciate here? I think so, because we followed up with Snowfall, right? Honestly, don't know which of these is better. Worm is more consistent, I guess. But they can't kill Drake on board, so... Probably doesn't matter, but we'll go with that. Did you watch the version with The Love Is Gone? Oh, there's 2 versions of it? I don't know which one I watched. The Love Is Gone.
annual Christmas.
Some years later. Down, and we came so close to being close. And though you cared for me, there's distance in your eyes tonight. So
I do not believe we watched this version. Oh, I didn't know there were two versions. Huh. You know what? That's funny because I specifically thought that character singing that song was kind of underbaked in the movie. His love interest. But it makes sense that she got a song that was cut. They take it out on most streaming platforms. So strange. So it was in the theatrical, but not the... You know, I don't remember well enough whether it was on the VHS I watched as a kid. Could do Frostbite to screw their spells up. And Ice Hoof. I think I like it better than just Proto Drake. They reprised it at the end with the love we found, so it makes even less sense why they cut it. That's interesting. Yeah, you know what? It was, the Muppet Christmas Carol was better than I thought that it would be. Like I said, I saw it when I was a little kid. And you know, it's a Brian Henson movie, not a Jim Henson movie, so I was like, yeah, I don't know how rich this will be, but it was great. It's an ugly, mean movie. It's like a mean movie for a kids movie. It's just like a pretty raw look at poverty. Everyone's dirty. All the Muppets are gross looking. Like, all the extra Muppets that they make for the movie are just, like, gnarly. There's a lot of just wanton cruelty in the dialogue. It's great, it works really well. But I was surprised. Just under Muppet Treasure Island. And I know it's not as good, but when I was a kid, I really loved Muppets in Space. I just like sci-fi. But we'll probably watch Muppet Treasure Island sometime, because I really want to see Tim Curry's performance. Michael Caine was amazing in Muppet Christmas Carol. He underplays it the whole time. I was surprised to see how much he underplays the role. He's very subdued until the end, and he's got this, like, really intense monologue about not wanting to die. Alright, well, my turn, I guess. Morning World Cry. Was it really Santa that gave 5 head? Yeah, he came in and smooched my forehead and it became a 5 head. He brought an attachment. Right? Like, we probably just get lethal next turn. This is why you're never out of the game when you have a deck like this. It's insane. It's obscene. And we board locked them. It's insane. Sorry, opponent. I know it's gotta feel really bad to lose like that. I'm sorry. Apologies. Thanks, Slenderman. That being said, about how good Muppet Christmas Carol is, terrible story. Terrible story. I hate the Christmas Carol story. It's awful. Obviously the Muppets made it fun, but the story itself is just... Oh. I hate moralizing stories like that, and it's just like, not even good moralizing. You know, I was an English major, chat. A student of literature. And I managed to make it all these decades of my life without ever reading a single Dickens. Isn't that amazing? Are you proud of me? Oh, it's nice to wake up with you, Slender Man. Nice and cozy. A little post-Blobmas wake up. It snowed here, I might not have to work tomorrow, fingers crossed. I hope you don't have to work. Old Divine Shield action. We're playing Eugene. Eugene Krabs. Yeah, okay. Good job, Quicksand. An old friend, Quicksand Elemental. Oh, that's a little loud, huh? Bleep boops are a little loud. Alright, so we can get Divine Shields on a whole mess of things. Yeah, Druid, don't come back from this. Druid, come back! I don't know if listening to something while asleep affects our sleep patterns, or maybe dreams or something like that. It's probably dependent on the person. I'm sure it does, yeah. It's still information that's getting processed by your brain even when you're not aware of it. You're saying Blobby's sultry voice lifted you out of REM or whatever the the sleep cycle acronym is. I'll get a little buff in hand as a treat. Spammy Arcanist. That doesn't actually work on this board. They're 1 mana short. They would have to hero power. But you're right, I should have probably been thinking about playing around stuff like that. Last turn, yeah. Yeah, despite what I just said about Druid not coming back, there's always a way to come back on this meta. 3, 6, 9, 10, 12. Anybody else watch any movies on Christmas? Christmas movies or otherwise? No, it didn't let me get my hit off. kinda wanted to watch Gremlins. That's a good one. Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper, I don't know. I'll throw it. I don't know, actually. Doesn't seem that great against pre-strikes. Things just trade in and then they heal up. But it's something, you know? It's something to play. Going first especially, we need that. Christmas Story is my fave. You know, I never watched A Christmas Story. Well, I remember bits of it from my childhood, actually, but... It's funny you say that, Grey Poupon and Derdrite. Because when I was over my brother's house, he and his partner have a bunch of kids. And their littlest one is almost 3, and, she was watching Klaus. And I knew about Klaus, I'd like read about Klaus, I hadn't seen it before. I recognized it very quickly by its pretty distinctive animation style. Probably watched about a half hour of it. It seemed really good, I liked it. I liked it. I don't know if you do this or not. We're doing this next turn. I actually don't want them to have a coin, right? So we'll just do that. They might have been banking on this coin. Watched Star Wars Episode 1 again yesterday, a lot less painful than I remember. People watching Lord of the Rings as Christmas movies, people watching Star Wars as Christmas movies. Actually, we could do this. See, this card's doing stuff. Thanks, Bronze Keeper. I must not have seen the horrible song. I think I was watching it toward the beginning. Yeah, very pretty animation. Nightmare Before Christmas has got to be one of the better Christmas movies, I think. If you had to ask me my favorite Christmas movies, I would have a hard time answering, because I don't love, like, holiday movies. Not my favorite. But Nightmare Before Christmas has got to be a top 3. And, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, does that count? Shane Black just sets all his movies during Christmas for no reason. Interesting. Hey, Derdrita. Thanks for the follow. Hope you have a spectabulous time here. If anyone else is new here, I'd appreciate a follow. Helps me out. Helps you out. It's like a handshake or mutual masturbation. Those Dormu. Okay, well that's certainly better than a lot of other things that could come out of that. I do not mind a little Nosdormu. Actually, probably gonna freeze it. Fire Rally is good. I mean, it clears, right? Random enemy. So it's 50-50 of keeping Rumbling alive, actually. So maybe we should just do this. Right here, buddy. Right here. Right here. God damn it. It's okay. What, you don't like sex, Durdruta? You don't like people talking about sex? Episode 1 is more painful than I remember. Amazing Quotes was just like a Wikipedia plot summary set to images. Yeah. Started watching The Witcher after my family thing. I'm obsessed. Angry just started The Witcher. They like it a lot. I didn't love it. I watched a couple episodes a long time ago. Well, we could just buff and go in. I probably should do that, yeah. Friend of mine had never seen Lord of the Rings. He watched all 3 for Christmas over multiple days. Extended editions, too. You know, okay, maybe other people have a different feeling about this. Consent is very important. Indeed. That's the mutual part of mutual masturbation. People have different feelings about this, so... I think that if someone's watching The Lord of the Rings for the first time, they should watch the theatrical cut. Because I think the theatrical cuts are... well, they're better. That's, you know, that's why they're the theatrical cut. Now, the extended editions are really, really good, and amazing if you're already into The Lord of the Rings. But the scenes that were cut for a reason, because even though they're, like, enjoyable scenes, they do mess up the pacing of the movies. Which, again, is great if you've seen Lord of the Rings, like, a million billion times before. I remember we had the theatrical versions on DVD, and it was always such an exciting treat for me to be able to, like, be at someone's house and watch one of the extended editions, because I got to, like, get some more material than I was used to. I actually think the pacing is often better in the extended, especially Two Towers. Yeah, I feel differently, but pacing's hard to talk about. Two Towers is the one where... or is it the Return of the King? Extended edition. The scene where Saruman's up in the tower after the flood. That's an extended edition scene. But it just... oh, come on, give me something good here. I need something good. That's not good. Okay. Like, that scene, for example, it's an enjoyable scene, but it just drags the momentum down. Because it's just, like, people yelling at each other from the bottom and the top of the tower. Like, hey, Saruman, come down! Saruman says no! Hey, look, here's an orb. Let me ponder it. Probably a fine time for Snowfall. It's just whether we piggyback after or totem first. I'm gonna totem. Yeah, nice to get a taunt here. Yeah, it sounds like you know the extended editions better than I do, so... Extends are the better movies? Yeah, I don't think so. I think that, you know, the deleted scenes are deleted with good reason. But they're still really dang good. That's a big boy. And I definitely see why, like, a lot of people, maybe even most people, like the extended better. So, Quicksand's nice here. We could Windchill this fellow. Maybe we start with that. Certainly don't want him to die. Wild Paw Cavern, cavern, cavern. Wild Paw Cavern. I guess we'll do this and start getting freezies. I guess we just don't get the thing if we, like, have a full board, right? That wouldn't be good. Yeah, I mean, Slenderman, I recommend Lord of the Rings, but that's the most, like, basic thing to say. Like, of course. Everyone recommends it. Angry doesn't like it very much. They think it's white nonsense. Which, to be fair, it kind of is. Hey, ding dong. Appreciate that subscription. What? Oh, gifted sub from Velstorm. Killing it today, Velstorm. Thank you so much. Enjoy the sub, Derdrita. Enjoy that sub and those lovely emotes. Some hype. 2, 3, 4, huh? Pretty good as far as curve in this deck is concerned. I accidentally watched the director's cut of Apocalypse Now instead of the theatrical cut, and that was not a good idea. Oh, I've done this before. What movie did I do that with? What movie did I accidentally watch the director's cut? I can't remember. I was like, this seems chunky. Once watched all 3 extended edition movies of the cinema in a single sitting. I've done marathon movie watchings before as well. I think they're really fun, but they are endurance challenges. That's for sure. They are endurance challenges. I think we have to do this. Even though it's not great, obviously. I used to go to like horror movie film festivals, or like really obscure movie film festivals, like all-day festivals. Those are fun. You stay for as long as you can handle. We gotta just keep throwing our imps in, like, meat grinder, but... You know, what's important is not the value, it's the survival. I saw... When The Dark Knight Rises came out, I did a marathon where we watched in the theater the 2 films leading up to it. That was cool. Although, I do think that watching The Dark Knight just before The Dark Knight Rises made The Dark Knight Rises worse. There are only a couple movies I would say the theatrical is worse than the extended edition. Those are usually not great movies to begin with. Yeah, it's usually, you know, the theatrical cut's the theatrical cut for a reason, but there are counterexamples, like, you know, when the studio messes with a theatrical cut, oftentimes the director's edition will be better. We got some problems here, hey? I'm gonna Windchill this. The reason is so that this has to trade in and lose its shield. I need to get rid of that shield. Or can I watch Lord of the Rings? I actually don't know. It might be on some streaming. Yeah, you told us about the hit and run World Cry. Yeah, you've had a bad streak of luck, but it'll turn around. It's a bit too much slow motion for me, yeah. I like it less than I used to too, but I still love it. It's still, yeah. You know, liking it less than, like, the best thing in the world is still, like, still a lot. Could you stop messing with my spells, please? That's pretty rude of you. Not the best Snowfall Guardian, but our other options are pretty dire. Hey, thanks for that follow. You. Appreciate it. Welcome to the fun dungeon. Glad to have you here. Good to see you. It's an article recently talking about how there was more women getting into Lord of the Rings because the men in it actually show emotion / brotherly love. Yeah, certainly not a series of movies that's particularly feminist in any way. That's for sure. There's not a lot of feminism to be found in Tolkien. But, that doesn't mean that it's like... It doesn't mean that you can't get, like, cool gender readings out of it, you know? I think we're gonna do this. Stop messing my spells up, so annoying. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, like that's a really good point. The like naked emotion expressed by like even Boromir, right? Like the villain of the first one. Not really, but like even he, that bastion of toxic masculinity, even he weeps openly, right? That's kind of cool. I never thought about that before. I'm glad I like that kept getting attack buffed. Alright, so we could do Protector or Glaciate. Probably Glaciate, right? Yikes. Yikes, big yikes. They're getting kind of big though. I watched 150 to 200 episodes of One Piece in one sitting. What? One sitting? Wait, that's... wait a minute. That's like 60 hours. You watched One Piece for 60 hours straight? Or do you mean something different by one sitting? Because that would be... Whoa. I'd love to go to more festivals where you could just come and go. I feel like a wimp when I leave in the middle of the second movie at the cinema. My attention span's been trashed by mobile phones. Same, yeah. Anyone watch the Snyder Cut? I have not watched the Snyder Cut. I would definitely believe that it's better than the Whedon Cut. But I also believe that that whole thing about the Snyder Cut was really stupid. And interesting, though, because it was unprecedented in cinema history. Like, the audience demanding a recut of a movie like that. That's not really happened before. So that's interesting. You don't need to do the Ice Hoof. Gatekeeper does just fine. Alright, hit something good. Actually, dang. If you're gonna hit that one... If you're gonna hit that one, then... Yeah, I'll clear your minions. Yeah, the come and go part of, like, long movie marathons is really great. I would, like, take the bus to the theater. Watch, like, maybe 2-3 movies. Step out. Get some Wawa. Some food. Hang out. Casually eat it. Wander back in whenever I felt like it. Pretty fun. Rolled my eyes so hard at some of the scenes that I nearly fainted. The Snyder cult is, kind of scary. Rune Spear, oh my goodness. Short attention span, a short-term memory, nice with watching movies, I can enjoy them almost right away after. Yeah, that makes sense. I just shoehorn some female characters into the Hobbit movies. Those movies didn't really do it for me. Diversity initiatives that like are all about just like performing the thing rather than writing meaningful characters. Those are never gonna really work. Of course, you know, when most people are like, they shoehorned it in, then that's not actually what happened. But, like, let me figure out what I want to say about that. A lot of the things that angry right-wingers think is shoehorning isn't shoehorning, but shoehorning does happen a lot, and it's no good. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I'll go face, why not? Are we not part of this world? No, we're not even in the books. Yeah, they put Legolas in too. Man, the Hobbit series really went so wrong, didn't it? It just goes to show how fragile the art-making process is. Pretty much the same team, the same director, same book series, and yet one is so colossally better than the other. It's really an interesting case study. I just had to outvalue a priest, and after that a shaman with Alex and Siamat and tons of heals, so did you do it? Shoehorning is like... Well, it's named after the old stick that people used to use to help put their shoes on. I don't know why it's named after that. But when you shoehorn something in, you're like forcing it in. It's like square peg round hole. Like forcing something that doesn't belong in. For example, adding women to the Hobbit movies in order to evade accusations of making a misogynist movie, it's not great because, you know, Tolkien's world is very patriarchal. And so to just, like, kind of invent, you know, some, like, Yas Queen feminist characters to shove in there, that's shoehorning. And it's a pretty cynical approach to art, but you see it a lot in film right now. All these reboots, and this is something Angry and I talk about, all these wokeified reboots. It feels weird to use that term that way because right-wingers use it in bad faith. They're like, everything's wokeified, but... In a way, there's a grain of truth to that, because a lot of these diversity initiatives are cynical, and they don't actually change the, like... patriarchal or misogynist or white supremacist structures of the art. They just like paper something that's more presentable over top of it. I think we go with the steward here. Windchill, carvings. Carvings is good. Actually, I'm gonna take Windchill and do this and this. The reason I took Windchill is because I looked at our deck and like, oh, like so many of our draws are amazing. We didn't get one, but so many of our draws are like clutch. Totems might have been better though, not sure. Hell guys here, hot diggity damn. Alright, let me get to your rant in a second. Female characters are fine, it's just that they make it an afterthought and then they just feel out of place. Yeah, right, that's well said. I'd love a Lord of the Rings movie with female characters if it was well written. The women in the Lord of the Rings... I think Galadriel is pretty well written. Arwen... depends on the scene. This is pretty sketchy. Pretty sketchy. We're getting terrible draws. Oh no. We go face. kill the 6/6. I don't know, maybe Face was correct, but I do like that killing the 6/6 means that the 7/7 has to go into here. That's really nice. They get to kill this pretty easily, though. Tautology, the study of tater tots. I don't know nothing about tater tots. I'll talk about tater tots for a minute, though. Tater tots? I am not the biggest fan of tater tots or french fries. Like, I like a good french fry, but to me, the number of french fries... The amount of time that I encounter good french fries is about 10%. And I could take it or leave the other 90%. I still get fries all the time, because I'm seeking that 10% of fries that I think are really good. It's kind of the same with tater tots. Like, I feel like 5 to 10% of tater tots that I encounter are really, really good, and the rest are, like, kind of blah. So that's my contribution to tautology. You would have to be more specific about the rebooted Ghostbusters, Dodrite, because as of this year, there's 2 rebooted Ghostbusters. Say hi to Mr. Bishop. Mr. Bishop chat, if you haven't met him. Can I get a not terrible draw? Jesus Christ. Mr. Bishop, Mr. Bishop, Mr. Bishop. I think we actually just got the, like, 3 of the 4 worst draws in our deck. Our last 3 draws. Which is a shame, because I think we were in good shape this game. If we drew decently. And we still might be in okay shape. If we start drawing well, but yeah. Difference between the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies is the difference between making something for the vision and making something for audience expectations. Yeah, I would say that's a good place to start talking about the differences there. Because, like, it all trickled down into the craftsmanship, ultimately. And you could tell that, like, Peter Jackson's... He was exhausted making the Hobbit movies. His eyes were dead. If you see, like, behind-the-scenes footage of him. And it's a terrible decision to stretch that material into 3 books, yeah. Well... okay. Da 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 da. You prefer the texture or the flavor? Do you want both? I mean, both is great. If I had to pick one, I'd say... Texture's important, because I don't want to eat a gummy tater tot, you know? I don't even care if the flavor's good. If it's gummy, I don't like it. I'm a tater tot? Is that so angry? Eowyn, played by Miranda Otto. Yeah, she's a pretty good character. A little bit on the nose in the 3rd movie, where she's like, "You look upon a woman, because I'm a woman. A woman has killed you. Woman, woman, woman." But, you know, it's a fist-pumping moment, anyway. It's a good moment, it's just like a little bit on the nose. Yeah, he really had to fight. You know, it seems inevitable from our position at this point in history that the Lord of the Rings movies were, of course, amazing and always going to be classics, but that wasn't the case at all. Peter Jackson had to fight tooth and nail to get them made. Nobody thought that they would be a success. Nobody wanted to get them made. Can I stop drawing 1-drops? Give me that heal. Give me that heal. Well, 3 if you count Galadriel, right? 3 female characters. I'm doing a live writing stream tonight for my fans. Oh, cool! 8 people followed when I made the announcement? Yeah! That's really awesome. Live writing stream. Sounds like it'd be pretty fun. Alright, we got a good card here. That's a bit annoying, though. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I read The Hobbit as a kid and I don't remember it. I should read it again. I read both The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings as a kid. I didn't read The Lord of the Rings till I got a little bit older. I liked I liked reading The Hobbit better. I'm not saying it's better, but I liked reading it better as a kid. Really enjoyed that book. So we gotta do this. This is rough. Hive. I think we do this. Eh? Probably face, right? Thing is, then the 1-3 can go into the 1-1. That goes into there, that kills... Well, you know what? Yeah, face is the place, I think. Because what are they gonna do, really? They're gonna get through taunts and kill so much. They could definitely do it, but... yeah. Yeah, he's shot for funding for years. Yeah, it's just like George Miller with Mad Max Fury Road. Thunderman, I cannot do Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle because I have not seen it, but... please feel free to suggest another. I have, however, gone to White Castle, and I could rate that if you want. Doesn't mean if you have a dream about teeth falling out. Is that one money troubles? I have those teeth falling out dreams. Sometimes. 12, jeez. They actually cleared our shit, huh? And they're one-off lethal? This is awful. They gotta trade something, though, if they don't have lethal. Wait, what? They gotta have lethal still. They gotta have it. Wait, did they just miss lethal? Dude? What? Snowfall Guardian? Yes! Okay, what's going on in this game, man? Alright, we gotta really think about this. Totem comes after, because we need it to be able to attack. So we need to get it through 2 of these. My grandma had one of those dream books that tell you what dreams mean. Like, oh, if your teeth falling out, that means you're gonna hurt your elbow. If this, then that, etc. They're all bullshit, though, those books. That's not how dreams work. Okay. I think we lose, huh? I needed a taunt totem, thanks. Thanks. Damn. Oh, man. God, I needed a taunt totem. So, like, hypothetically, if we trade here and the Abomination eats the Proto-Drake and a really bad 7-drop comes out, then we survive, right? I hate losing this game. This is a good game. Really, really good game. Like, this doesn't help us, right? Actually, it might. Eat the Proto? No. Yeah. Hey there, Heracles. Yeah, rough game. We had one card in our deck. That was such a long game, oh my god. I haven't been to White Castle, so sure, rate the business as a whole. Okay, I would rate White Castle 3.5 out of 5 blobs. If somebody out there doesn't know what White Castle is, it's a fast food place that sells like burgers, but they're small. They're sliders, like tiny burgers. Most sliders I've had in my life are underwhelming. They're not as good as burgers, but White Castles are different. You can also buy White Castle in like the frozen food aisle. White Castle burgers. Make them yourself. I've only been there once, because there's no White Castles around here. I went there once, at the beginning of the pandemic, when everything was chaotic. My friend and I drove across state lines into, like, I don't know, Delaware or something, because that was the closest White Castle. And we just got a ton. We got enough for, like, the week. And it was fantastic. It was really, really good. They come in these, like, suitcases. They give you, like, huge suitcases with a ton of sliders in them. It's pretty good. I have not looked in the art channel the last few days, Pill Guy. Tried studying Dune? Yeah, I'd like to read Dune. I'd like to read Dune someday. I've heard good things about Terry Pratchett as well. Death Gimp. It's a good starting hand for us. I feel better about this game. My castle isn't as good as Shake Shack? That's true, Heracles. I agree with that. Shake Shack's good. Was the journey like the movie? I don't think so, but like I said, I haven't watched it, so... Could be. Oh... Do we just bite the bullet? Play that? We could also Windchill and... And what? On the way to that White Castle, like, all the liquor stores in Pennsylvania were shut down, so we stopped at this liquor store in Delaware. And again, this is like when quarantine had just started and everything was crazy and chaotic. We went to this like off the beaten path liquor store in Delaware, and it had like old ratty carpeting in it, and everything was dusty and the lighting was dim. It was just such a weird vibe. I hate to do this, but I don't think Windchill and 2 1/1s is gonna cut it. We can Windchill a 2/2. Okay. Defend, defend, defend. Wow. We are lacking AoE in this deck, that much is true. They're setting us up good for some Snowfall action, though. Game over? Well, not yet, but I take your point. Wait, game over for who? In our favor? Oh, they countered us, look at that. We can glaciate, though. Thing is, I don't really need this to be able to attack next turn. Like, you take the 8/8 if you need it to be able to attack. I don't need that. Palikir's okay, but I think we'd probably take the worm here. Slowest. It's the slowest one, but... Right, grubs are better for the Guardian. Guardian of the Grubluxy. They just love going wide, don't they? I think here we wrap Golem. Although Snowfall Guardian is good here. Make them do some weird trades or something. Snowfall would have been good because it, you know, the worm is already frozen, so the freeze gets cancelled out. But I really like making them do these, like, trades against the Golem. I think we could just play Snowfalls and then win. I think that's what we're looking at here. 19, 26, 27. We're already 3 off lethal. Oh, obnoxious. I'll just play the back of the smug if you trade. Yeah, I like leaving the smug up here. It's also board. They're board locked. They can't do much. Yeah, we win, right? I would have thought you'd have sent 14 Dome on the first Snowfall. No, because then those cards can't attack the following turn. I mean, I see what you're saying, like send it Dome and then plan on Snowfalling twice in a row, but I didn't know if I wanted to lock myself into that. Oh no, we're playing against Pokemon. Oh, we keep Steward because we don't have 5s, right? So... yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Pokemon. We're playing against Pokemon. A Demon Hunter with a 1-drop is pretty scary. The hero power is good against our imp. Of course, having coin, maybe we should have thrown this and just planned on coining 6s. You guys know what happened to Taze? He just stopped streaming. Everyone who starts streaming stops streaming someday. I'm guessing that, well, you know, just before he stopped streaming, he was talking about getting a job, so... I'm guessing he's doing that job. Jobs. Uh-oh. That was a low impact green. Thank God. Hey, have a good one, Dodrita. Thanks for the conversation. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out. Hey, Heracles. Welcome to the dungeon. Go ahead and pick some stockades. They'll be yours. Your personal stockades. If we do these two, we're gonna have 4 mana next turn, we're not gonna have anything to play, so we can't do the Voltaic first. We just do this and this. That's next turn, and then 6s. I hope that if and when Taze streams again, it's like a better, you know, a less stressful setup for him. That did seem really hard streaming in that crowded place. I would not be streaming personally if I didn't have my own sequestered space to do so. That would drive me insane. Insane in the membrane. We take another 6. I mean, it's probably the best one here. Frostbite's good too. Studies I don't really care too much about. I guess we should take that. So far, so good. This game, actually, we get to turn 6 and we have the board. That's good for us. Huh? Do we let them get another buff? We go 2-1-1 and totem. So weird that we got to 6, but we're not playing one of our 6s. We could have done Voltaic Burst, I guess. Who knows? Found your stream, I have to say, very enjoyable. Well, I'm glad that our stream found you, Heracles. Glad you're having a good time. Like to keep it real here in the fun dungeon. Very pleased to meet all you folks who I didn't know yet. So if we... We just ice hoof. Not like in a huge hurry to get through that taunt. At least at the moment. Got that in OTK tech in Arena? What class? Really nice that they had to play a Tower Sergeant when they did, because not only did it not get the effect, it was just a weak 4/4, but also, like, we had a 4/1 on board to trade into it. Interesting. Proto Drake for now, I think. While everything's frozen up. I gotta go wide maybe, and we Snowfall, something like that. Every time I try to show this stream off to my friend, we're talking about nonsense. Well, hey, you know what? That's the beauty of the fun dungeon. We could have intellectual conversations, we could talk about absolute nonsense. It's all good. Here maybe we... Here maybe we do send this and plan on... Wait a minute. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So we get through the taunt. Some things we can attack next turn, not others. Sometimes the most intellectual conversations of all are the ones that are about the dumbest shit. $17. Yeah, we gotta go for our classic. We kinda got an OTK deck as well here, chat, if you think about it. So if we totem Snowfall... Eight? It'll be 11-11? That's 20, 28. How are you gonna catch them all now, hey? Hey? Taze personally just told me to tell everyone he loves y'all. Oh, send our love to Taze! Send our big bulging, pumping hearts in Taze's direction. Please. Very glad to hear from him. They actually thwarted us here. 22. 25. We're 2 off. Nuts. Alright, here's what we're gonna do then. Right? 2022, I'll check one more time. 23, 24, and 25. I think I did this wrong. I think this should be... yeah. But then we would have one less on here, so it wouldn't be lethal. Yeah, they had that broomstick play. Pretty good. I think we're still in good shape, though. Well... I think that's our best shot at ending this right away. Ba-dup, ba-dup. Hey, we got infinite. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, infinite. Hell yeah, infinite. Video blobby, infinite, infinite. We got infinite. Sick play. Yeah, we did pretty good that game. That was a kind of a hard one to navigate. I think we did well with it. Yeah, the hard part of this deck is how many sixes it has. They're, of course, mega powerful sixes, but it still makes it difficult. What happened to Streamer Taze? My friend Garg Pavel, we just had this discussion in full, so if you want to hear it, you could go back about 20 minutes in the VOD. Someone asked that exact question about 20 minutes ago. Short answer is, he's fine. My rune casted a tower, and the tower casted Fireball for 9 damage into opponent's face. Nice. Ah, Field of Strife. I've seen a Field of Strife or two in my day. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dang. That is... yeah, that's a good combo. I think all of these are even better than people thought that they would be. I don't like Field of Strife, but I think it's a little bit better than I thought it was. Same with the Warlock one, I think that's quite a bit better than I anticipated. We can overload, for sure. For sure, for sure. It's not like we're gonna be playing a 5 next turn. If they play something with 4 health, that'd be good, because we can DID and go pop. You know, Heracles, I have not been playing Mage, like, at all. Oh, look, we actually did draw our 5-drop, that's funny. So I actually don't think I played a puzzle box, a Puzzle of Yogg all meta. The 9-mana one I played once, I cast that one time. Gave me that 10-mana tower. I think that the Rune of the Archmage, the 9-mana, casts 20 mana worth of spells at your opponent. I think that's a very, very good card. And if all the mana doesn't get used up with a few huge spells, It's like devastating how much value it creates and how much devastation it unleashes. Kinda hoping for the abomination, dude. Could take Alec here. Good matchup. On the other hand, maybe we want Octosari, or maybe we want... No, we don't want the Sea Witch, it just dies. I guess Octosari is the way to go. Yeah. I don't think we have to worry about running out of cards in our deck or anything. We're just gonna overdraw a bunch, which is fine. Big Octo Daddy. Big Octo energy. Do we Snowfall? Only +4 would be a 7/7. Is that worth it? Actually, it might be worth it. Because this is already frozen, right? And then I'll just clean up the 1/1. Although I don't know if using the 1/1 there was strictly necessary. Ivus! Get a bad one. Damn it. I think we play Proto still. It's gonna be a tough one. Maybe we should have, like, played 2 cards out of our hand, so we could draw more. Yeah, I'm not thinking too much about that. Yeah, time to draw a lot of cards. Wow, all their little rushes. Good for them, that's the kind of Demon Hunter deck I like to draft. Alright, see what we got. We're at 10. No, Snowfall! 10 health, man. Our hand sucks. Maybe draw all those cards. Our hand sucks. What are we supposed to do? It's terrible. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna gamble on us finding something here, because... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, huh? Worked out pretty good. Still nervous, because our hand is, like... It's just all kind of pretty neutral minions. At least Ice Hoof is good to have. Try to hit healing. Proto Drake would have been okay, I guess. Hmm. I don't want to play this right now. Let's do Quicksand and Rumbling. Or Quicksand and maybe Revenant. Because the Rumbling actually doesn't matter, they have 3 health. That's fine. I wonder if we should have not played this so that it didn't get frozen. Nah, I think this is fine. This is fine. 9 cards left. Yeah, I'm not worried about fatiguing. Not terribly worried about it. They're going wide. We could Windchill that. That's pretty good. Frostbite. Maybe just 8 and 1. Yeah. Hey there! No, I didn't blue up Taze, I just got the Redbeard raid today. Nobody else is streaming. I'm just regular old Blobby, same as always. How you doing, Taze? It's good to see you. I'm gonna give you a shout out for old time's sake. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, I watched you play that. How's your life, Taze? How you doing, my friend? Feel free to share whatever you feel like sharing. 14, 18, 21, 22. We have lethal, right? Let me double check. 12, 13, 19, 22. Yeah. Ugh, these games, man. Doing as well as I can be, I suppose. Well, I suppose I'm glad to hear that. That's about the same for me, I guess. Do anything interesting for the holidays? Saw my brother for about a day and a half, my brother's family. It was good. I'm trying to dodge COVID, so I'm mostly staying inside. Stay inside, chat, get your boosters. I will keep these wind chills, I think. Well, maybe we'll throw one. Don't want to get too stopped up. Bup, bup, bup. Ba-da, ba. Nice recovery, thank you. Yeah, that Nelson emote's an all-timer. Have you played Arena recently, or nah? Yeah, new cards are busted. What else is new? Not much has changed. We could play this. They're probably one or the other, right? They're kind of redundant. We could just totem, actually. Maybe we'll do that. Give me something good. That's fine. Do we hit it or not? Not sure. I dated a girl who was hooked on methadone thinking I could help her. That put me in a financial hole, which put me at odds with my mom, so I went through a rebellious phase, and then some girl ripped me off for like 1,300. I got out of a loan that I don't think I'll ever see again. Some girl, like, did you know her? Was it a scam? Well, obviously it was a scam, but I mean... Yeah, jeez. Okay. I don't want to do this. I want to do this. And then next turn we'll play this. And then we'll coin 6s, I think. A friend. That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear all of that. Well, eat something now if you haven't, Taze. That's my suggestion. If you can stand it. Yeah, I mean, as a general rule of thumb, be very, very wary, chat, of dating somebody because you think you can help them. Because you think you could save them, you know? From some habit or addiction or situation they're in. That's not a good foundation for a relationship, and it often destroys you without you even knowing it. Because you think, well, I'm the one helping this person, you know, and I'm doing a good thing, but what's actually happening is, like, you're hurting yourself and expending too much of your heart and soul. I'm really sorry to hear about that, but, yeah. 10 Xanax, you say? I did not say that. Alright, now we're in business here. I got stepped on. Yeah, and it's hard to see that in the moment, right? Like, even when you're in a relationship and it's so clear that you're being stepped on, it's so hard to see it in the moment. So, I hear you. It wasn't that long ago, on stream we were talking about abusive relationships and how Twitch is kind of a cool outlet for people who are in abusive relationships because they can talk to people who, you know, from all sorts of walks of life and maybe get some good advice to get out of those relationships. Or, you know, just have some community outside of the house that you're in or the relationship that you're in. It's really, really important to not reduce your entire social existence to one person or just your parents or whatever. I think we Snowfall again. Seven, 8, 11, 19, 24. That goes face. Yeah, we can win next turn. If they don't taunt. Crazy that we can. I'm pretty sure we can. Pretty sure we can. What's up, Cosmic Camel? Camel's in the house. I'll shout out Cosmic Camel too. I saw Mr. Camel was streaming some arena yesterday. How are you doing, my friend? You need to rely your whole existence on one person, yourself. Nope. No, I disagree 100%. I think that is a terrible piece of advice, chat. No offense, Hades, but you cannot just rely on yourself. That is a one-way ticket to burnout. No, you need a community beyond just yourself or beyond just one person. So, we can maybe still win 3, 4, 5, 6. Bop, bop, and then bop. And then this is 19. 23 plus 2 is 25, plus 3 is 28. Yeah, I think that's lethal. Yeah, you know, even when you think that you're only relying on yourself, you're deluding yourself. Because you're, like, all of our existence is just like this enormous, massively complicated web. And the folks who think that they're completely self-reliant are forgetting, like... I mean, to be basic about it, you say, oh, you use roads, right, to drive to work? That means that you exist as part of a community, and, you know... But, like, so much of our lives are, like, intertwined with the lives of others. I'm glad no offense taken. I speak harshly about it just because I'm passionate, that's all. And I want to, like, encourage people to not feel like you are the only person that you can rely on. And in some people's lives, they just don't know anybody else who is reliable or who is, like, good to them. And it can feel like the only way to get through life is to just rely on yourself. But the truth is, there's a community out there for you. There's a community out there for everybody. Maybe it's on Twitch. Maybe it's in a club. Maybe it's at church. But it's out there. And I don't want anyone to deprive themselves of that. Anytime she lost something, which happened a lot, she would make it everyone's problem. I encountered a person like that recently. I don't know them very well, but I get the impression that they're like that. These people are a drain. Like vampires, like energy vampires, like in What We Do in the Shadows. You know, there's that brand of narcissism doesn't let you understand your position in all of your relationships. You only see what other people are doing to you, you know? About to go work on my house some more. Almost ready for market. What's your project today, Cosmic? What's your handyman project? Gangster, huh? No, we could do the imp. That would be fine. I come here to learn too. Set up a server farm and did back-end work for next to nothing? Ugh. I'm an introvert and I can say that I have learned that what Blobby has to say about this is true. I've never felt so lonely. The hard part is finding good people. Yeah, you know, believe it or not, chat, I'm an introvert as well. Like a heavy introvert. Like, I really need time by myself, or else I will very quickly burn out. I've always loved spending time with myself. I spent so much time alone, just like, as a kid, just like playing with my toys or learning chess by myself. And so, it was very easy for me to grow up and feel self-reliant. But the more self-reliant I felt, the more pressure I also put on myself to continue to be that way, and it ended up being something of a delusion. This idea that, like, no, I could just grin and bear it, buckle up, batten down the hatches, get through life of my own volition. But even that, like, willpower to get through life of your own volition, even that comes from somewhere, you know? Comes from somewhere down the line in the past. I think the Scardian's good. Our Freeze army. Bobby's the type of person to take in almost any form of information, give honest feedback on it, even if that information could be very sad to hear. Yeah, I don't think that, I've talked about this a lot, but People who are only nice and think that that's the way to treat people. I don't like that very much because sometimes people need to hear hard truths. Sometimes people want to hear hard truths and everyone is avoiding it, you know. And I've been very, very grateful every time in my life someone has pulled me aside and said, hey, something you need to learn, or there's something you need to hear. I'm very grateful to those folks. Are we freezing this, or are we killing it? I think we're doing this, and I think we're doing this. I think keep the freezes alive and take the value trade. Warrior doesn't have a ton that deals 2 damage. They have some. They have that to go face, but then that kills that and gets the extra attack. Could just let the 6/6 be alive. Thing is, we're kind of running out of cards in hand. Kind of want to put the phase damage in. Not sure if it's right or not. My ex always gave me a hard time when I asked friends or family for help. Never understood why it was such a big deal to ask an expert on such and such. This is really important, chat. This is a red flag for abuse. Or at the very least, toxicity. If you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't want you to, or doesn't let you ask for help, or connect with other people who are important to you in your life, that's a huge red flag, and you need to either confront them about it or get out of that relationship immediately. Because anyone who cares about you will be thrilled that you could find community in other places than just them. This is like a really important thing that I've learned over the years. Painting and sorting through garage junk. I thought you said garbage junk for a second. Yeah, that is sad. Pop, pop. And then pop. Pretty good. 14. Wait, can we win? No. Almost. We could have maybe found lethal if we Windchilled. But I like this play. This was like an ideal gig. Well, if this ideal gig existed, I'm sure that an ideal gig that actually is on the up and up and pays you enough for your work also can exist. They didn't armor, yeah. Wait, if they had armored... Wait, why did they do that? If they had armored instead of playing gangster, they would have survived. I guess they got tired of playing. Yeah, just keep grinding, you know, on to the next thing. But also remember that the grind is unsustainable, and take breaks, take rests, take time to process when you need to. That's been the big lesson of quarantine for me. There was so much pent-up stuff that I needed to process that I didn't because I was doing that freelance hustle and grind mindset culture, lifestyle, job, life, work, balance, yoga, mat, minimum wage. Hey there, Brad. Radiology. Hayes, we love you. Just remember that. And that's true. It's very true. Sending love to Taze and to everyone else in the chat. You've got community here. Yeah. And yeah. Hey, Schwartz! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the fun dungeon. The dungeon is always open for y'all. Except when it's closed, but... when it's open, it's open. Hey there, Ben. Yeah, I'm just, like, even really glad to see you here hanging out and talking to us, Taze, because... my experience listening to people who have been in abusive relationships or dynamics sometimes the person who's abusive towards them didn't let them have community with other people. But sometimes they themselves were just too, I don't know, ashamed or nervous or scared to, like, talk to old friends or rekindle relationships, or they felt just too far distant from them. But, you know, 9 times out of 10, you can come back to these relationships and people will be happy to, you know, accept you with open arms. If they're not buttheads. Thanks for the gifted sub! Taze got that sub. Appreciate it, Slenderman. A lot of generosity these last few days. I've been really grateful for you, chat. Helping me get by. Chat, I'm about to get hammered by health insurance in this upcoming year, so... every donation is probably gonna go to my insurance, and is also very much appreciated. So... we could coin quicksand. We could do nothing. Could coin frostbite, I probably don't like that. I'm gonna do nothing. Saving coin with this deck is usually pretty important. Yeah, that's great, so we could frostbite that. Or do we quicksand? Yeah, still on the first run, actually. It's been a long run. Been doing this run for almost 3 hours. Wow. 2.5. Frostbite screws their spells up, which I like. I am a good one, thank you. See? Community is great. What discovers hero cards this meta? Like Swashbuckler. There's a couple things in Rogue. I turned 30, so my health insurance literally doubled. Wait, it has to do with your age? There's so much that I don't know about adult things that I should probably know about. So your health insurance price has to do with your age? I guess it makes sense. Like, I had always thought, like... yeah, I guess it makes sense for, like... They want less to give money to old people. Rather than special coverages you can only do in your 20s. Here's the kicker for me, chat. I started making less money, and so my health insurance, premium skyrocketed. Make that make sense. Yeah, try not to be so anxious about coming back. You'll be welcomed with open arms, but also... don't be anxious about coming back either. Just, you know... listen to yourself and what your heart and body and soul wants and needs. Wild Paw seems good here. Shaman hero card in Rogue. Nice. Catastrophic protection, yeah. So at least if something bad, really bad happens, you aren't bankrupted. Right, right. Yeah, I gotta go shopping for plans soon. It's really, it makes my head spin looking at all the sorts of... like, oh, we have freedom of choice in the United States! Freedom to choose between a plan that's gonna bone you and a plan that's gonna ream you. I love America. I feel so free. Do we Windchill this turn? And Corporal? Or do we put the Gatekeeper out? I think I want a Quicksand. Hmm. Warp World doesn't really... It just dies, actually. Unless we kill, freeze... It just dies to that. So in that case, let's do this. We're killing one of these two. Let's kill this one because it's got spell damage, right? Interesting turn. We're down to 17 health already. I gotta keep an eyeball on that one. One of many poor taxes. Yeah. The law only exists for poor people, chat. The law only exists for poor people. If we play Wrapped Golem, we have 2 taunts. And they have to set the 9/9 into the 1/5. I think that's good. Yeah, I think Wrapped Golem now is good. We get another Freezy Boy, huh? They might have another Snowfall. They might just do to us what we've been doing to other people. We've been facing a lot of shamans. Almost cool. Well, that's appropriate for this nonsense game. Dang, chat's poppin'. I'm so sorry to hear about your best friend, Brad. I'll give you a virtual hug, Brad. Virtual hug. Really sorry. I hope you're doing okay and finding community. People who can help you get through this. You can pay $300 a month for basically no coverage or $400 a month for something that might actually help. Yeah, that's a similar position I'm in. Which of these? I mean, we could freeze this. I'll just start with that. Kill the 4/4. Yep. And then start going face. We'll get there. I hate this place. I just wish I was a better me. Well, the way to become a better you is something everyone's still trying to figure out, so I don't have an easy answer about that, but I would say that it's process-oriented, not result-oriented. You're not gonna wish yourself to be a better person and then the next day you wake up and be like, haha, you know? It's a long road to hoe, and that's why you need to surround yourself with cool peeps. Because these are the folks who are the guideposts on your journey, you know? Could do these. I just want Proto. Let's see how close they are to death. Yeah, just Proto. It kills it by itself. Yeah. Yeah, you know, if you're obsessed with just being a certain way, then you're never gonna feel like you get there, and it's always gonna feel like you're falling short. But if you, rather than invest in being a certain way, invest in doing certain things, creating practices for yourself, staying present, forming a relationship with yourself, that's how you start to learn things about yourself. And Dalgovna, thanks for that follow. We need a govna in the fun dungeon. Oh, so sweet. Yeah. Yeah, mistakes are growth and progress, right? Someone actually recently said, maybe today in chat, the bad days are what make you who you are. Sometimes that feels like scary, but sometimes it's encouraging. This might be the most busted shaman deck I've ever laid my eyes upon. It's up there. I wouldn't say the most busted because the shortcoming is, You sometimes die like, you're basically dead by the time you get to turn 6. You got too much on 6. But, other than that structural shortcoming, the card quality is... mwah. I think we leave that up, even though it could get big. Yeah. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, we're on our final boss. As always, Blobby plays better when he's extremely distracted. that's an ongoing truth of the channel. They got Wild Paw, huh? We need a good top deck. We could top deck Wild Paw, that'd be good. Is it fair to say that step 1 to being a better person is treating yourself better? It's an interesting question. I think I would say yes and no. Because the dangerous way to interpret that is the treat yourself mindset. Like, you know, I deserve better, so I'm just gonna treat myself. And I think that's a kind of an individualist mindset that maybe doesn't always lead to a lot of growth. But I think in the other way to think about it, I do very much believe that you can't really be there for other people if you're not there for yourself first. Maybe that's how I would say it. I personally was a shittier person when I projected my own shit onto other people. Yeah, right. I agree with that entirely. And being there for yourself is maybe a harder thing to do than it sounds. Because, you know, if you're in a bad place, you don't always feel like you deserve it. And sometimes you're even scared of getting to know yourself better in that way. But it's the only way out, you know? The only way out is through. Ram Commander plus Quicksand's so good, yeah. I love me some Ram Commander. Yeah, it's not, you know, I think that we can mistake self-care for, like, you know, prioritizing yourself above other people. And it's not exactly that. It's not like you're more important than other people, but it is the case that you need to, like, invest in your own health and well-being before you can send that good energy outward again, you know? And this is another thing to remember when keeping in mind, like, we were talking about abusive relationships, like, oftentimes in an abusive relationship, they don't want you to be that better self. Because then you'll have more love to go around, right? Not just for the one person who you're in connection with. You're gonna draw a lot of cards, huh? Yeah, pretty incredible. Maybe we can just beat them fast. It may sound silly, but taking a shower was hard to just start my day. That doesn't sound silly at all. There are plenty of days that I have a hard time getting out of bed, and just doing the most simple tasks. And my gut instinct on those days is to, like, blame myself and be like, come on, get your shit together, man. But that's not generous. That's not being generous to yourself. And you have to remember that there are so many people, even people who you deeply respect, who share that same struggle of just even getting out of bed in the morning. It's just not publicly talked about very much because of, like, stigma around mental health. But there's people everywhere who are suffering, and there's people everywhere who are triumphant over that suffering, and again, it's all process-oriented, not result-oriented. Guy walks up to an old woman on a gurney. She's all, "Do I know you?" And he's all, "Not really, I'm your son." She tries to apologize for never being there for him, and he says, "I'm not here for your apologies, I'm here to thank you for never being there for me, because it turned me into the person I am today. So this is my first hello, and this is my last goodbye." It kind of reminds me of a scene from Magnolia. Very good Paul Thomas Anderson movie. The scene it's got a very similar dynamic as that. Looking like they're countering us pretty good. We could fatigue them, maybe? Is that viable? Probably not. Probably we die a long time before then. Just keep drawing. Keep drawing, buddy. Stop freezing me, it's so annoying. I think we bet our match here. We deserve all the the grief that we're getting here. We drew pretty bad this game too. We didn't draw any of our wind chills. We didn't draw any of our top end. If we could draw like a couple wind chills in a row, that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, they're done with these. They don't want to draw any more cards. Funny. Wait, Proto-Drake or something? Wild Paw's good. I will happily take a Wild Paw. That's clutch, actually. We might actually get there with Wild Paw. 6 cards in their deck. Might need to move to a neighboring city or even a state, live independently and discover yourself without family. Sometimes that's what it takes. Relieve anxiety, stress, walls that are stopping you from growing. I do think that's pretty good advice. Worm it is. It is worm. I don't want to take an inordinate amount of damage, so I'm gonna freeze that up. Alright, now the good draws are coming. Oh lord, they're coming. So, what I'm wondering is where this goes. 15, 18. If we freeze... I need to know, so what can they do to us? They can go here, clean that up. 15. I think if we go here, the problem is they can then clear. Well, they can't clear this and the thing that comes out, right? Ah, I'm going face. Screw it. Screw it. Oh. Hey there, CJ. Whoa. No! Spammy! Oh, tragic. Oh, man. Oh, we didn't get the well played in. That was a really good game by Apricotka. Dang. I'm happy with 11. That's one for the books, though. I told you Santa gave me a 5-head. I needed it for that run because those games were difficile. Difficile. Yeah, I think that a lot of the times for people who grew up in abusive or rough or toxic situations, asking for help can be the hardest thing in the world for many reasons. One is because you don't feel like you deserve it, another is because you don't expect that anyone would be willing to give it to you. Another is that you just don't want to be a bother to anybody, but, you know, these are intrusive thoughts that are trying to keep you in your same patterns. If you surround yourself with cool people, they will be really willing to listen, to connect with you, help you work through things. They might express some boundaries, and that's important too, to respect those boundaries. Got 2 goldens in that pack. Wow, 2 goldens.